Hi Scorpio, thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Heather. So this reading is for the Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Scorpio for the month of November. It is a general reading, which means that the messages may or may not resonate. Take what fits, leave what doesn't, and be sure to check out your Moon and Rising sign readings as well, if you know them. So Scorpio, let's get into this. You start out with the Moon, and you have the Three of Coins, the Eight of Cups, Judgment, Two of Cups, Ten of Swords, Faith, which is also the Hierophant and other decks, Queen of Swords, Ten of Wands, and the Page of Coins. Okay, so Scorpio, for the month of November, you are being represented here by the Moon. And the Moon is the card of Pisces, so a fellow water sign here. But it represents the unseen. It can represent unseen problems, so not seeing things completely clearly in your environment, and then something sudden and unexpected comes up for you, or something that was unanticipated. It can also be about voluntary changes, that you are trying to step into the light and make voluntary changes for yourself, and also trusting your intuition. So I do feel like in the month of November, you are very connected to your intuition. So you are seeing things clearly. And what you may find in the month of November is when you're interacting with other people and you're speaking to other people, what they're saying and what you're hearing and what you're feeling inside based on their message are not matching up. So you're kind of sensing those hidden agendas of other people or their hidden motives. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of that. And I feel like what's also coming in for you in the month of November, Scorpio, and if I called you Pisces, I'm sorry. It's because I said this was the card of Pisces. What I also really feel for you, Scorpio, is that you're going to be connected to your dreams. You're going to be receiving a lot of messages in your dreams. So do pay attention to your dreams here. You also have the Three of Coins, and that's what's crossing you. So there is some collaboration with other people. You're doing a lot of work. Some of you could actually be going back to school or learning something new, or working on a project at work where you have to collaborate and work with other people. And again, this is where that Moon is coming in for you, where as you're working with other people, you could be sensing and feeling some hidden motives with the people that you're interacting with. But it does seem like it's a good opportunity for you here. I feel like it is, it's allowing you to really develop some skill sets or develop new skill sets if you don't already have them, and get some recognition for that. Because in your foundation, you do have the Eight of Cups. And this is telling me that you are moving away from, you're seeking something that's going to provide more emotional fulfillment ultimately. And that's what your foundation is. And why are you looking for something that's more emotionally fulfilling? Because you have Judgment in your recent past. So 3 months ago to now energy. And Judgment can represent a wake-up call to your higher purpose. And really wanting to do something that is where you're making an impact in the world. Where you are connecting with that higher self, that higher purpose, and really looking for why am I here? And how can I make my life better and the people around me? How can I help improve their lives as well? So for some of you, it's that kind of a wake-up call. For others of you, it's just finding what gives you that sense of purpose and makes you want to get up in the morning. And that is why you're moving away from the things that don't fulfill you anymore, and you're seeking that which does. So in your present position, what's crowning you, you do have the Two of Cups. So I do like this because I really feel like this is you connecting with others emotionally, or feeling that sense of belonging and feeling in community here. For others of you, this can represent romantic love coming in. So if you aren't partnered, or even if you are partnered, this can represent a new stage in a relationship, or a rekindling and a reconnection in that relationship. And this can even be a business partnership here too. But it can also represent a proposal, like an engagement or even marriage. So it's going to play out differently for each of you because this is a general reading and it's not specific to one person. So you will know how that resonates with you. In your near future, so now to 3 months from now, you do have the 10 of Swords. This is a difficult card, but the one thing I do like about it, because I mean, this is about a complete and painful ending here. Feeling like you've hit rock bottom. But the blessing with this card is it's a 10. Aces, ones, they're new beginnings. They're a start of the energy. 10 is a completion of an energy cycle. So this is, you are now ready to move on from something that was very difficult and challenging. So for those of you in the month of November who are looking for that thing that just resonates with you emotionally, I believe that you're going to be finding it. And this is because you will be releasing this. And that's what you're moving forward into, is releasing all of this. And I feel like this is actually, it can feel like hitting rock bottom, but for you, I feel like this is a toxic energy, that you're releasing anything that just no longer serves you. And that's what the challenge is for you. So once, I feel like you're going to be finding in the month of November that which does bring you that emotional happiness and satisfaction, that does just really resonate with you on a soul and core level. And once you find that, you're going to spend the next 3 months releasing anything that no longer serves you, is how it looks for me. As yourself, you have faith, which is also the Hierophant. So this is doing things the tried and true way, conforming, following expectations and norms. And this is how you are feeling. This is representing you, that you're trying to do things the proper way here. In this deck, though, because this is called faith, this can also represent actually having faith and having faith in yourself. In your environment, you have the Queen of Swords here. So this is you being the opportunity to be very self-sufficient here. But you could also be seeking the advice of someone who is very self-sufficient, blunt, right to the point. You know, she doesn't pussyfoot around anything. She's, you know, very blunt to the point where it can actually hurt people's feelings. But there's no BS with her, and she'll tell you exactly like it is. And so I do feel like for some of you, you could be seeking advice from someone, a trusted person that you know is going to tell you the truth, even if it hurts. And in your hopes and fears, you have the 10 of Wands. Again, like the 10 of Swords, this is a completion of an energy cycle. But this is you feeling like the hopes and fears, the fears that the challenges are never going to end. The hope is that this is the last challenge. This is the last obstacle I have to overcome. Because it is a 10, I am seeing that this is, yeah, you are moving away from that, Scorpio. And any difficulties and obstacles that were in your way, you're clearing that out in the month of November. And you're opening the door to the Page of Coins. So this new opportunity here for you. Being very practical in your approach, because you have this new opportunity that comes in for you. So whatever it is that you're collaborating on in the month of November, or whatever kind of project, teamwork, group activity that you are doing here, it's going to lead the way, or it's going to open a new door for you here. And it's a new door. It can be a new job. It can be a raise. It can be money, a promotion, that kind of a thing. But it's this new opportunity for you that will add stability to your life. So if we're talking about relationships for you, again, general reading resonates differently for everyone. It's about relationships. It's about adding stability to a relationship. But for many of you, I feel like this is in the area of your work or what you put out there in the world. And this new opportunity, you're very excited about it. But it has this potential to really grow into something very stable for you and very promising. So I do like this energy for you, Scorpio. It's quite nice. And I'm going to pull, and that one wanted to come out, an Archangel Power Tarot card for final messages from Spirit for you. And you have the Four of Raphael. So this is about seeking out your possibilities, and looking for the magic in life. And being aware of your own emotions. And that is part of that moon energy too. Is tapping into the hidden emotions that you might not even realize that are there. And tapping into magic as well. So that is the final message from Spirit. And I'm going to pull an animal speak room and see what animal you connect with in the month of November. And you got caution, camouflage. Okay, so not really an animal so much. I'm just going to look this up. So camouflage and caution. And again, remember in the very beginning I said the moon can represent things that are hidden and things coming out that are hidden, that you didn't see coming here. I feel like this is going to be a message related to that. So camouflage caution. Unless an animal has a very special defense or a special escape, it will always use camouflage to conceal itself from any perceived danger. Camouflage also enables many animals to hunt for food more effectively. By studying the way animals use camouflage, we can avoid trouble and capture our own goals more effectively. Things are not as they appear to be. And again, that's that moon coming in, that intuition. You're going to be sensing things, I think, from other people that are, they're not, what they're saying is not going to be what they mean. There is activity behind the scenes and real motivations and purposes are camouflaged. Be cautious about committing too quickly to anything right now. Direct, upfront, and in-your-face tactics will also not work for you now and will likely backfire. There are times to stand out and there are times when it is best to blend in. Now is the time to use camouflage. Be subtle and do not draw undue attention to you. It will benefit your long-range plans. Do not worry that others seem to be noticed more than you right now. Let them have their moment. It will be short. Your success, on the other hand, will be very long-term if you use caution and you are patient. So those are the final messages for you, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next month for the December reading. Stay safe and take care.